Hey, it's me, Felicia. How's everybody doing? It's going on my 3 week um, after having my tummy tuck. I'm feeling a little better today. I had a lot more energy. I've been very, very tired and doing a lot of sleeping, which I guess my body needed. Um, I've had I had a tummy tuck March the 22nd. I lost my mother March the 12th, my sister February the 8th. In December, I had a surgery to remove fibroid tumors. In September, I had a rotator cuff repair. And then in March of last year, I had my gastric bypass. So I've been going through a lot the last 365 days. Um, but getting much needed rest. I'm feeling pretty good. I went to the doctor last week and he took out 2 of the 4 drains I had. I still have 2 in. The last couple of days they haven't been draining as much. So hopefully when I go Saturday for my 3 week checkup, he'll take those out. I really don't have an appetite right now. All I'm craving is a lot of watermelon. I don't know why. Watermelon, pineapples, apples, and grapes. A lot of fruit. I'm drinking my water and juice and stuff like that. But really, what's really bothering me the most is the swelling I have. I know that's normal after this type of surgery. The tummy tuck I had was the anchor cut, so it went from my chest right under my breastbone to the top of my pelvic area, and then from hip to hip. That area, or the anchor cut where the surgery or the surgeon, Dr. Denick, cut me, doesn't hurt at all. Actually, I haven't taken any pain medications for that in about 3 days. But what bothers me most, like I said, is the swelling and the 2 drainage tubes that are in. And it really causes a problem when it's that time of the month. You're like trying to figure out, I gotta wear this compression outfit, and if you had a tummy tuck, you know that it's crotchless, so you can use the bathroom or whatnot. But when it comes to that time of the month, if you don't do tampons, which I really don't like, I like to wear a regular, hookup. You gotta figure out how to put on underwear. So I got really slick with that. And my underwear that used to be too big, I cut holes in them for the 2 drainage bulbs to go through. So that seemed to work, and then I can put the underwear on, and still have my compression garment on. So that works real well. But right now, I just be really happy when the swelling go down. But I'm told that can last for months. But I'm excited because I can tell the difference after having 9 pounds of skin and fat removed. Hey, that's like giving birth to a baby. So I'm very happy about that. I've been following a few other people on here, and it's giving me a lot of motivation and a lot of things to look out for and to be observant about going through this process. You have your good days, you have your bad days, and just such as I've heard one of the people I'm following saying that having gastric bypass is not a magic pill. It's not. It takes a lot of work. You have to be mentally ready for it, physically, and everything else. So if you're not, don't think that just having surgery is just it. It's not. It's a lot of work. It's an everyday battle. It probably gets a little easier the further out you are. I'm at my 1 year mark. I weighed 337 pounds. I'm down to I want to say 200, but the day I went to have surgery, I was at 210. The morning that I left, after the 3 days I was there, I was at 217, and all that, those extra 7 pounds was swelling. I'm back down to 210 right now, but I would suspect with 9 pounds worth of skin and fat removed that I should be, after the swelling is gone, under 200, which would be excellent. Because my goal was like 175, 185 before, and I said I would just be happy to get under 200. I haven't been under 200 since I was 12. That's a long time ago. I'm 41 years old now. So, you can imagine. You know, I used to wear 20, I got up to a size 28 in jeans, 26s in tops. Now I'm down to, in tops and juniors, I wear like a large, which it could be a 10 or 11 or however the size and go. In jeans, I was under a size 15 because the last Levi's I bought was a 15 juniors, but they had got too big, so I hadn't bought any jeans since Valentine's Day. I did, however, buy dresses. I've had to wear sundresses because of my drainage tubes, and those are large and mediums from the juniors department, so that's good. But like I said, it takes a lot of dedication and a lot of mental, and to have support. I have a little support group. It's not a big one, but it's a little one, and that's all that matters. I have one. I finally fixed my webcam on my laptop so that it doesn't roam every time I move. So I'm happy about that. Right now I'm in my nightgown, night shirt, whatever you want to call it, because I took a shower a little while ago. And I wanted to make the video earlier so that I could show you guys some pictures or show you my stomach area. It's healing very nicely. I'm using Mederma, the gel, and the cream. I use the cream 3 times a day. Tonight was the first time I tried the new Mederma gel. They say you really don't have to use that but once a day, but we'll see. But my scars are healing nicely. Like I said, I have no pain in any area, so that's a good thing. Other than that, I'm just like on a standby mode till I can get out and get around a little better without dozing off, because I tried to drive somewhere this past week, or last week rather, twice, and fell asleep in the car just from being tired and exhausted. So I'm supposed to have a breast reduction on the 22nd of this month, and I'm really thinking about postponing that until the fall, because my body has had a lot of shock to it, and I just feel that maybe having my breast reduction so soon is a little bit much. If you've seen my other videos, you know I had a rough night the night of the tummy tuck, and I've never experienced that before, ever. So I think I might just wait and have that done a little later. I'm supposed to see my surgeon Saturday, and we'll talk about it and go from there, but it's ultimately my choice, and I'm sure he'll be okay with that. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. You know, they always say go with your first mind, and my first mind is to give my body some time to heal from everything that I've went through recently. I want to say I very much am still in the grieving process for my sister. Every day that I'm continuing to go through this journey, since February, it's like I have my good days and my bad days, where she's concerned. Because, as I said before, she had gastric bypass in October, and from the second week of being home, she had been back and forth to the hospital sick. They couldn't find nothing wrong, but our surgeon did tests and everything looked fine. There were no infections, no strictures, no leaks, nothing like that. Everything healed good. But you know, a few weeks, maybe well, let's say in January, when she went back to the hospital. No, she went right before Christmas. She spent Christmas in the hospital and New Year's, and this is the first Christmas she had been away from her kids. New Year's and my nephew's birthday was a few days after she passed. So this past winter was really tough. But she had her gallbladder out in January, and that was some of the problems she was having after the weight loss surgery, her gallbladder. And when she kept going back to other hospitals, not the one where we had surgery at, but other hospitals, inner city, they were not, I don't know, they just wasn't detecting what the problem was. And 2 weeks after having her gallbladder removed, she was home. She was doing a little better, Facebook posting she's back, and that God wasn't done with her yet. So for her to turn around on January the 18th, call me first thing in the morning and tell me she had a dream about me leaving and going away the next week. And we joking. I asked her to have a little white light over my head because my sister had an intuition about certain things. So when she said she had a dream about me, she called me first thing in the morning. It kind of bothered me, but at the same time, I was making light of it. And she said, I didn't have a white light over my head, but I looked happy. But I didn't say where I was going. I just told her I was leaving or going away next week. And 3 hours later, she had a massive stroke. And she was in the hospital for 3 weeks. And we thought she had made it over the hump because the hospital was ready to release her to an aftercare facility to start her recovery as far as rehabilitation and, getting 24-hour care until she was strong enough to start the actual physical rehabilitation. And after being there one day, she passed away. So that was quite unexpected. It actually stopped me in my tracks for a bit because I just didn't know what to think. I just didn't. So that was my heart, or that was half of my heart. And when I tell you there's a big chunk of it missing and it will not grow back, that's serious from my heart. It will not grow back. We were only like a year apart. I was 40, or I'm 41, she was 40. And now, it's about the family getting together and taking care of her 2 little boys, which as soon as I'm better, I have to take them to eat because she took them to eat at Bob Evans. That's their favorite restaurant. We went right before I had surgery, so as soon as I'm feeling better, I'll be taking the boys to eat. And I'll try to get them a few outfits for the summer and try to keep the older one in control because he's preteen, or no, he's actually a teenager, 13. He turned 13 in February, and he's getting a little on that side of smelling himself. So the family has to get together and pull that in. We don't want him to think because his mother's not here that he can do whatever he wants or start getting beside himself. So, but on a better, lighter note, I have a dog. Her name is Princess. And I was sitting here thinking today that she'll be 7 years old next month on the 27th. And it's ironic because I got her when she was 4 months old. She's a Bichon Frise. My sister's birthday is May the 29th. The first dog I got for my birthday in 2005 was actually born the same day as my sister, but she was sick, and I took her back like 3 days later, and they gave me another one, and her birthday is the 27th, and she's an awful mess. She thinks she's a human. If she goes to the groomer, she's prissy when she's dirty, but when she goes to the groomer, she totally just, man, that dog, she don't even know what the word means, but she thinks she's human. And I was just thinking today, like, when you get a puppy, if you ever had a puppy, they follow you everywhere. If you go in the bathroom, they follow you to the bathroom. If you go back to the bedroom, to the kitchen. And today I just noticed as I went up, she came up. I go down, she go down. And you would think after 7 years it gets a little old, but I guess not. That's just the love she has for me, I guess. She gets in trouble, just like a child, and she gets scolded to the point that her feelings get hurt and she won't communicate with me until I say mommy sorry. Once I say mommy sorry, you know, she's wagging her tail and she's back playing and all up in my face. So with me and her just being in the house most of the time, because my stepchildren are grown and got their own thing going on, but she keeps, that's my company, that's my everyday motivation. On a bad day, she just makes me smile, she makes me laugh, and like I said, I do get mad every now and then, but hey, what do you do? Just like a kid, you get mad at them, but you still love them. But anyway, I got some things to go do, and it's about 11:30 here. I'm in Detroit. Well, no, I'm in Taylor, Michigan. I'm sorry, I'm saying Detroit. I'm in Taylor, Michigan, and I have some things on TV I want to watch, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'll get with you guys later. So be safe, be blessed, stay prayed up, faithful, and hopeful, and all is well. Peace.